And air conditioning is staying cool.
Finally,
I mean,
it's hot
yeah,
out.
I feel like I'm going to be thawing out for the next 6 months, right, after our winter. But for those of you who would like to, maybe refrain from turning on the air conditioner, which is a bit of an energy siphon, right, and cooling the entire house when really only a small portion of it ever needs to be cooled when you are in it, then I welcome you into the Rowenta fan. Now, here at QVC, we know the Rowenta line, of course, for their irons, but we actually know them for their German engineering, which is what brings us this fan, which, by the way, is going at full speed right now. But Diana Irvine, who brings us Rowenta, can actually hear me talking.
Yes.
Can still hear me talking. Can still hear me talking because she doesn't have to strain to hear me over this fan. It is truly silent.
It is totally extreme silence, and that's what's neat about this. But you're wondering, well, why Rowenta and Fans? Well, Rowenta, truth be told, is a European company that's been making home environment products for over 50 years, including fans, vacuum cleaners, air purifiers, humidifiers, some of which you may see down the line. But what they've done here is they brought back a top-rated item that has crazy reviews because it actually does what it says it does. This is the Turbo Silence, meaning it is extremely silent. So even on turbo, it is so quiet. There's a ton of settings. It's a pedestal stand. It goes up to 51 inches high. It has 5 different settings, including a silent night setting, which is really great. So if you want a cool breeze coming over you, but you don't want to, really have, you just want air movement, it does that. And then it has turbo, but turbo doesn't raise the roof like fans do. Although it gives you the power, it doesn't raise the roof with noise.
Yeah.
And that's why they call it extreme silence.
I don't even truly understand how this is possible, but here's what I do know. Because we only recently brought this to QVC, it is now customer top rated. Guys, anything, by the way, with a plug that is customer top rated,
pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive to me because it means you put it to the test. And you have said, basically, you're telling Diana in these reviews, you're not over exaggerating. This thing is totally silent. Read the reviews. However, even though it already has been popular, this is the first day this month that we're offering it on the highest easy payment plan that we offer, bringing it down to $16.66. For one, you see all of these little pinwheels moving.
Yes.
We'll show you the power of this. We'll talk about how much air this moves and is still this silent, but I'm actually going to do the opposite of what I'm paid to do, and I'm going to be silent. So that Diana can demonstrate just how quiet this is.
And so what we brought you here is a decimeter. It's a really cool tool that actually talks about the decibels of sound or shows us that. So we're going to be quiet. And I'm actually going to turn this to silent. And you're going to see about 53. Now I'm going to turn it back on. On silent, so we had it off. Let's do it with off, I'm sorry. Off. 51, off. Silent. 53. So you can see.
Moving the needle.
Yeah. So what's so amazing about this is what you're seeing is this. You're seeing how fantastic it is when it comes to being silent. But yet it's so powerful. And so the soundtrack kind of gives you a little bit of explanation. So this is actually tested to be 35 decibels. That's what you kind of hear as a whisper. A normal human voice is 60 decibels. School children making noise is 80 decibels. So that's how truly silent this is, and we couldn't say that if it wasn't truly tested. Now that you know that it's silent, how much output does it give you? So what's neat about this is it gives you 2,400 cubic feet per minute. What is that? That's a really large amount of movement of air in a room every minute.
Right, so not
it isn't just straight at you. Right. It is all around you, filling that room. So now you can cool the room you're in. You can raise up the temperature of your thermostat to higher so that you are not spending so much money on your electricity bill. And here's another cool example. So this is a wind meter.
You got all the tools.
I got some
Look at
fun
this. I didn't even know this
here.
existed.
So this is a wind meter, and so this right now is on silence. I'm going to move it up to
Yeah,
low.
give me like.
So here's low. So we got 6.9 miles per hour. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's go over to this one behind you, Jen.
Okay.
This one's on medium.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is how quiet it is, and there's actually 3 of these going right now.
This one's on medium. This is reading at 9.7 miles an hour, 9.2. Now let's go over to this one, and I'm going to explain to you what we're seeing here. This one is on turbo, and it's reading in, see if I can get the light, at 12 5.2
Wait, that's officially like supermodel grade.
wind. So let me explain to you why this matters. So at turbo, you see all of these fans are moving these wind spinners.
It's important.
This is on turbo, this is on medium, there's a high speed and a low speed. What does this mean? What are you gonna feel when you get this home? Between 1 and 3 miles an hour, which was on silent, you're going to feel a light air, the wind in motion. Like if you were at a campfire, the smoke would go straight up.
Oh, okay.
The light breeze is when you feel like the leaves are rustling, you feel a light breeze on your skin.
Yep.
From 8 to 12, which was medium to turbo, leaves or twigs are flying around, flags are going straight, and then when it gets up to 13, which it will, that's when you see a whole bunch of air moving. So that's the capability of this.
Which
with
therefore also
one
means
fan.
it's circulating. I'm not just getting blasted in the face with air, it's circulating. Guys, the retail value on this is $139.99, which if you calculate how many times you raise the temperature on your thermostat and refrain from using the air conditioner a couple times a week, a few times a week, all week, is a pretty decent price. We bring it down to the feature price of $99.98. But we're floating around $100, which for me says, okay, you got easy pay? 6 of them. 6 easy payments the only day this month. Only day this month. It's the beginning of the month. So we run out of opportunities until June to take advantage of those 6 easy payments. I love this visual here because I can sit and tell you and we can show you all the charts and graphs forever. But what does it mean to move that air around?
And this has a 110-degree oscillation. So most fans kind of go at 90 degrees. So this has a wider oscillation, which means more room coverage. As you see the bubbles going, that's showing you the movement of air. By the way, this is a pedestal fan, and I can show you that it'll go up and down.
Strong.
There's a remote that comes with it, so you can sit in your comfy chair. It's gonna be summer. We don't sell fans too much past like June here.
This is the big upgrade. It's the big upgrade for you. It's the one that's gonna last you for years because remember, as we said, we know Rowenta for the irons, the ones that take a beating and keep on going. It's that same grade and level of technology here in the fan, especially if you're in a townhome, an apartment, assisted living, dorm room. This could be the only thing you turn on during the summer.
And it's so effective. We used to run ours 24 hours a day because we heat our house with wood and then air conditioned.
So that was circulating heat as well.
And this moved it. So, and being able to adjust it, by the way, it's on a pedestal, so you can go up and down with it. So you have total control over your cool, and there's 2 other settings that are important. There's a timer, so you can set a time, and it even has an econo mode where if you set it on that, it will start out where you want it, and then over the night, it will lower it down for you.
It's a smart fan.
It's smart.
It's a smart fan. Smart price, smart easy pay. Today's the best day this month to get it. Get it now because the temperatures are rising, and remember, it's customer top rated. Read all the reviews at QVC.com. Diana, thank you so much for keeping us cool. All right, just about that time for me to head outside to talk about our today's special value from Jonathan Paul. Hey, do you have actual